up early. It's just a few minutes after 7 and we are on the road to go check out some hiking. We will take you along with us. So we've arrived at the trailhead. It's 7:45 in the morning and we got the last parking spot. So keep in mind, the guy from the visitor center, Chris, he told us that if you want to get parking, make sure you're here early. Try to be here by 7:30. So just keep that in mind. So we're gonna head off and check out this trail. Hopefully it's not too challenging for us first thing in the morning. And we'll check back in. Sedona, Arizona is surrounded by over 2 million acres of national forest. The landscape consists of large red sandstone formations that seem to change color depending on the sun's location. This area is also known for its mountain biking, its hiking trails, and its areas known as vortexes, which are areas that are known for their healing properties. Spring is the most popular time to visit when the weather is a little cooler, and winter and summer months of July and August when it is warm is the most economical, which is how we found ourselves here in August. All right. We've only gone about, I don't know, a length of a football field. I've already ripped off my top shirt, put my hair up. It's hot. There are people all the way climbing to the top of this mountain. I'm gonna turn it around and show you. We will not be going that far. Hard to make out, but little white dots of people kind of in the center, a little bit to the right. Had we just followed the Bell Rock trailhead, it turns out that is a short hike up to a nice viewpoint. But we thought it would be too difficult and we took the longer route. As we stopped to catch our breath, I thought this would be a good time to check in and tell you it's hot. Supposedly it's only in the 70s, but the sun is like beating on you when you're out here. It's a lot of uphill.
It's not, no, this path is not a bunch of uphill, but there's a little bit. I mean, it's still considered like a...
Considered an easy hike.
Yeah.
Beginner.
It is
beginner.
warm. Yeah, it is warm.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like low 70s right now, but not a lot of breeze here, and the sun's beating down. So, you know, whatever. Just prepare.
Yeah.
We put on sunblock earlier. We got, you know,
water.
Things covered up. We brought water.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
Took off my hat for a little bit because it was making my head hot, but I'll probably put it back on in a little bit. But I mean, you can't beat the scenery. The scenery is just amazing. It's just so pretty. All right, so we will hike on and check back in. All right, so we're not done yet. We're probably about 3/4 of the way. We've hiked around this whole thing. It's called the Big Park Loop. We're at least 2 hours in. It's starting to get hot. The sun's right above us. But we're enjoying it still. We ended up hiking 4 miles with a 400-foot elevation gain. Well, we're stopping so we can put on some more sunblock. We realized that at some point we got on a different trail. We are not on the same trail. We looked at pictures from when we started, and we started facing, this, here, let me see.
I don't even know you can explain this.
Let's see if I can. We were in front of this mountain, and now we're in front of this mountain. So we switched trails somehow at some point. So
we're down to a bigger trail.
Yeah, much bigger, which is why it's taking us so much longer. So we looked at a sign and we know we have to continue on the trail this way, up and to the right. We don't know how long it's gonna take, but we're adding some more sunblock just to be safe. But Rick and I were laughing that it reminds us of the last time we ever went downhill skiing. And we were on the easy hill, which is the green hill, and at some point, somehow, we ended up on the Black Diamond Hill, and we are not Black Diamond skiers, so that made for an interesting adventure. So, oh well, we'll figure this out. We're not going to die out here.
It's an adventure.
Lots of people on the trail. We're not going to be stranded out here or anything.
It's an adventure.
So, we'll check back in once we find our way back to the car. So originally we were just gonna go around the mountain to the right. We ended up touring around both of these big mountains, and that's why it was such a long hike. But we're just over 2 hours now, so not too bad. It's just the sun is up and it's hot and we're all out of water. So we are glad to be heading back to the car. It was all right. To clarify, I did pack more water. I forgot it in the car. So there's water in the car for us. We had 2 big water bottles. I just took the last sip and we're on our way to the parking lot. So it's not like we're gonna die of dehydration out here. It was a good walk, hike. It was really pretty. Just started to get a little warm, that's all. So we're gonna figure out where, it's only like 10:15 in the morning because we got such a nice, good early start. So now we'll figure out the rest of our day and of course take you along with us. It's currently 80 degrees. So temperature has gone up a little bit and it'll continue to go up throughout the day. All right, we're so much cooled off now. We got the AC going. I changed into a full sundress in the car here. I got this cooling towel. And we are on our way to this arts and crafts village to go get something cold to drink, maybe a little something to eat. And then after that, I think it's going to get up to 90 degrees. So I think we're going to go swimming. So we'll see. Just arrived to this arts and crafts village and Rick was able to park behind this tree. So I'm very impressed. We'll see what it's like to get out of here. And this is it. We're gonna go check it out. We're gonna first look for a cold drink. All right, parking is a little hard to come by, but you just gotta be creative and drive through and be patient and you'll find parking. This area is very quaint with cobblestone streets and large sycamore trees. It's made to look like it's been here for centuries when really it's only been here since the 1970s. And there's over 50 specialty shops and galleries, making it the perfect place to find a one-of-a-kind gift. We came for some lunch at this Mexican restaurant called El Rincon that we had heard about, and it did not disappoint. The cold margaritas were perfect, and the lunch was delicious. Chicken quesadillas, no, not chicken quesadillas, steak quesadillas. They were very good. And Rick?
Taco salad.
He ate it all. He said it was very good.
Looks delicious.
So this was a nice little stop for lunch. After we filled our bellies with delicious Mexican food, we walked around the shops a little bit. This is the chapel. Oh, it's really pretty. They actually host weddings and receptions here. All right, we're gonna head across the street to the north area. There were just more shops across the street and it was getting pretty warm out, so we headed back to the pool for a bit. Then later that evening after dinner, we decided to go check out the Sedona Beer Company. It is a small little restaurant located in the uptown area with an amazing patio. They had wines and beers that we tasted that were all delicious. And then we just kind of hung out for a while. Well, I didn't say goodnight again last night. After the Sedona Beer Company, they closed at 8. Keep that in mind for a trip to Sedona. Everything closes early here. We just went back to the house and watched some TV and went to bed early. And so thanks so much for coming along on our day in Sedona. And if you aren't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing and follow along for more.